everyone! Today I'll be showing you why you should visit London. London is the capital and most populous city of England and the United Kingdom. Standing on the River Thames, London has been a major settlement for 2 millennia, its history going back to its founding by the Romans who named it Londinium. London is a leading global city, with strengths in the arts, commerce, education, entertainment, fashion, finance, healthcare, media, professional services, research and development, tourism, and transport, all contributing to its prominence. It is one of the world's leading financial centers. London is a world cultural capital. It is the world's most visited city as measured by international arrivals and has the world's largest city airport system measured by passenger traffic. London's 43 universities form the largest concentration of higher education institutes in Europe. In 2012, London became the first city to host the modern Summer Olympic Games 3 times. London has a diverse range of peoples and cultures, and more than 300 languages are spoken within Greater London. London population in 2015 stands at 8.63 million. London was the world's most populous city from around 1831 to 1925. London is the largest city in the United Kingdom by some distance. The next largest city in the UK, Birmingham, has a population of almost exactly 1 million, and is the largest city in the European Union, more than twice as large as its nearest rival, Berlin. It is the third largest city in the continent of Europe, behind Istanbul and Moscow, and the 22nd most populous city in the world, slightly smaller than New York, 20th position, and Lagos, 21st. The city is split by the River Thames into north and south, with an informal central London area in its interior. Modern London stands on the Thames, its primary geographical feature, a navigable river which crosses the city from the southwest to the east. The Thames Valley is a flat plain surrounded by gently rolling hills, including Parliament Hill, Addington Hills, and Primrose Hill. The Thames was once a much broader, shallower river with extensive marshlands. At high tide, its shores reach 5 times their present width. London has a temperate climate without the extremes found in continental Europe. There are 4 distinct seasons, although the weather can be unpredictable, with out-of-season storms, icy spells, and even heat waves. July is the hottest summer month, averaging 19 centigrade, and January is the coldest winter month, averaging 7 centigrade. London is a great city to visit whatever the weather, but most visitors prefer to visit between April and October, when the temperature is usually warm and the days are long and frequently sunny. Rainfall is fairly regular, occurring throughout the year. Snow occurs sometimes in winter, but rarely settles more than a few millimeters deep. Despite its reputation as being a rainy city, London receives less precipitation, 601 millimeters in a year, than Rome, Bordeaux, Toulouse, Naples, and even Sydney in Australia. What's the best time to travel to London in United Kingdom? Here are some facts. The months July and August have a nice average temperature. On average, the warmest month is August. On average, the coolest month is January. December is the wettest month, and July is the driest month. London is home to 4 World Heritage Sites: the Tower of London, Kew Gardens, The site comprising the Palace of Westminster, Westminster Abbey and St. Margaret's Church, and the historic settlement of Greenwich, in which the Royal Observatory, Greenwich, marks the prime meridian, 0 grays longitude. Other famous landmarks include Buckingham Palace, the London Eye, Piccadilly Circus, St. Paul's Cathedral, Tower Bridge, Trafalgar Square, and the Shard. London is home to numerous museums, galleries, libraries, sporting events, and other cultural institutions, including the British Museum, National Gallery, Tate Modern, British Library, and 40 West End theatres. The London Underground is the oldest underground railway network in the world. Let's see 5 of those great places in detail. The London Eye. The London Eye is a modern but already very popular tourist attraction that is located on the south bank of the River Thames in the London borough of Lambeth. It is the tallest Ferris wheel in Europe with a total height of 135 meters. The wheel has 32 ovoid passenger capsules, one for each borough in London, and each capsule takes up to 25 passengers. The observation wheel turns slow enough for people to embark while it's moving. A complete turn takes about 30 minutes. Thanks to the construction of the glass capsules on the outer side of the rim, the passengers have a great 360-degree view over London. Many famous landmarks are clearly visible, including Buckingham Palace, St. Paul's Cathedral, and the Houses of Parliament. On a clear day, you can see as far as 40 kilometers. The capsules are sealed and provided with air conditioning. Seating is available but not compulsory. The London Eye is open 7 days a week. Make sure you get your tickets in advance, because lines can be very long, both the lines for embarking and for ticket purchases. It's less crowded at night, when the views are even more spectacular. Talking about the price for adults, the standard ticket costs from £19.35. The day and night experience ticket costs from £24.53. The guided tour experience ticket costs from £23.85, and the groups, more than 15 guests, pay from £19.33. The Tower Bridge. The Tower Bridge was built 120 years ago to ease road traffic while maintaining river access to the busy Pool of London docks. Built with giant movable roadways that lift up for passing ships, it is to this day considered an engineering marvel, and beyond being one of London's favorite icons, it is arguably one of the most famous and instantly recognizable structures in the entire world. The London Bridge skyline is dominated by the Shard, the tallest building in Western Europe. There are 3 levels near the top that offer the best views across London. Built between 1886 and 1894, Tower Bridge is another colossus of the London skyline. One of London's most popular sightseeing locations, Tower Bridge is the only of the London bridges that can allow the passage of ships underneath it by opening its bascules. The spectacular towers are floodlit at night to give an awe-inspiring atmosphere and some of the most beautiful views of all of London City and the surrounding areas. The South Tower contains the Tower Bridge Museum, where, among other things, the original Victorian steam-driven machinery, which was used to raise and lower the bridge, can be found. The Tower Bridge experience is also found here. This is an extensive exhibition demonstrating the history of the bridge in the form of film and holograms. The tour consists of interactive displays, models. You can even say hello to the ghost of Sir Horace Jones, the architect who died shortly after the foundation work began. Undoubtedly, the highlight of the Tower Bridge experience is the view from the upper walkway, a perfect spot to take photographs. The tour ends in the engine's room, where the original steam pumps can still be seen. Moving through to the high-level walkways, visitors will be able to experience the biggest and most exciting development to the exhibition since it originally opened. Glass floor panels, a unique viewpoint of London life beneath your feet. The new feature offers visitors a never-seen-before view of London life from 42 meters above the River Thames. Look down to spy those famous red London buses and pedestrians whizzing over the bridge while river vessels sail under it, and possibly the magical experience of the bascules being raised beneath your feet. Rather not look down? Visitors can admire stunning panoramic views from the walkways, spying such popular London landmarks as St Paul's Cathedral and the Monument to the west, and St Catherine Docks leading to Canary Wharf to the east. Visitors are advised to allow additional time for validating their online booking, security checks, and lift access up to the walkways. Entry into the walkways cannot be guaranteed for a specific time at peak times or during bridge lifts. The tickets prices are £9 for adults over 16 years old, £3.90 for children between 5 and 15 years old. Children under 5 years old have free entrance, and £6.30 for adults over 60 years old and students over 16 years old. Piccadilly Circus. Piccadilly Circus is a road junction and public space of London's West End in the city of Westminster, built in 1819 to connect Regent Street with Piccadilly. In this context, a circus, from the Latin word meaning circle, is a round open space at a street junction. Piccadilly now links directly to the theatres on Shaftesbury Avenue, as well as the Haymarket, Coventry Street, onwards to Leicester Square, and Glasshouse Street. The circus is close to major shopping and entertainment areas in the West End. Its status as a major traffic junction has made Piccadilly Circus a busy meeting place and a tourist attraction in its own right. The circus is particularly known for its video display and neon signs mounted on the corner building on the northern side, as well as the statue of Eros, a popular location for visitors to take their photographs. Unknown to most, the Eros statue is in fact not the Greek god of love, but a memorial to the Earl of Shaftesbury, a philanthropist who did much good in the area. It is surrounded by several notable buildings, including the London Pavilion, Criterion Restaurant and Criterion Theatre. Directly underneath the square is Piccadilly Circus Tube Station, part of the London Underground system. Behind Piccadilly Circus are a variety of well-known sites, including London's Chinatown and Leicester Square, where London's film premieres take place throughout the year. Buckingham Palace. The Buckingham Palace is the London residence and principal workplace of the reigning monarch of the United Kingdom. Located in the city of Westminster, the palace is often at the center of state occasions and royal hospitality. It has been a focus for the British people at times of national rejoicing. It has been open to visitors during the summer months for more than 20 years. There are 775 rooms in Buckingham Palace, including the 19 staterooms and 78 bathrooms. The staterooms are a suite of lavishly decorated public rooms in Buckingham Palace, where the monarch receives, rewards and entertains her subjects and visiting dignitaries. Several of these rooms were used for the royal wedding reception for the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, Prince William and Kate Middleton. When you take a summer opening tour, it is the staterooms that you will see. These rooms are awash with sparkling candelabra, marble columns, sumptuous carpets, damask wallpaper, fine furniture, sculpture, and works of art. Buckingham Palace Grand Staircase is a highlight of the tour. The impressive double balustrade features an intricate pattern of acanthus, oak, and laurel leaves and represents some of the world's finest bronze casting work. The stairs are lit by an etched glass dome in the ceiling. Some big names are on show at the palace. On your tour, you'll come across paintings by Van Dyck, Rubens, Rembrandt, Vermeer, Poussin, Canaletto, and Claude, as well as sculpture by Canova and Chantry. The paintings in the staterooms also include some wonderful portraits of past and present royal, including Queen Victoria, George III and Queen Charlotte, William IV and his wife Queen Adelaide, and of course the current royal family. Buckingham Palace Majestic Throne Room is a favorite with visitors. It contains the thrones that are used for investitures and ceremonial receptions, such as at the Queen's Jubilees, and has also doubled as a ballroom on occasion. On your tour, you'll also see the official ballroom, the palace's largest multi-purpose room. The gardens at Buckingham Palace cover an impressive 39 acres and contain more than 350 types of wildflowers, around 200 trees, and a 3-acre lake. The gardens are the location for the Queen's annual garden parties. With your garden tour ticket, you'll be shown through this beautiful oasis in the center of London. Highlights of the tour include the tennis courts, the stunning herbaceous border, a wisteria-clad summer house, the rose garden, and the huge Waterloo vase. The garden tour ticket includes a tour of the state rooms. As you enter or leave Buckingham Palace, be sure to keep an eye out for the flag on the roof. There is always one flying above the palace. When the Queen is at home, the flag is the royal standard. When she's away, the Union flag is raised instead. Once inside, you can go clock spotting. With more than 350 clocks and watches throughout the palace, it holds one of the largest collections of working clocks in the world. 2 full-time horological conservators are employed to wind and maintain them all. Each year, the summer opening offers a special exhibition. Your state rooms or garden tour ends at the tranquil garden café of the West Terrace of Buckingham Palace. The cafe offers a range of light refreshments, including tea, coffee, sandwiches, and pastries. During the summer opening, the garden shop contains a delightful range of gifts and souvenirs exclusively created for the royal collection. You will find homewares, china, clothing, jewelry, and children's toys, books, and postcards. Most of the products on sale are inspired by works of art in the royal collection. Tickets for the tour cost £20.50p for adults over 17 years old, £18.80p for adults over 60 years old and students, and £11.80p for children between 5 and 17 years old. Children under 5 years old go for free. British Museum. The British Museum is a museum dedicated to human history, art, and culture located in the Bloomsbury area of London. Its permanent collection, numbering some 8 million works, is amongst the largest and most comprehensive in existence and originates from all continents, illustrating and documenting the story of human culture from its beginnings to the present. The British Museum houses the world's largest and most comprehensive collection of Egyptian antiquities, with over 100,000 pieces outside the Egyptian Museum in Cairo. A collection of immense importance for its range and quality, it includes objects of all periods from virtually every site of importance in Egypt and the Sudan. Cultured together, they illustrate every aspect of the cultures in the Nile Valley, including Nubia, on a time span over 11,000 years. Also, the British Museum has one of the world's largest and most comprehensive collections of antiquities from the classical world, Greek and Roman, with over 100,000 objects. With a collection numbering some 330,000 works, the British Museum also possesses the world's largest and most important collection of Mesopotamian antiquities outside Iraq. The collections represent the civilizations of the ancient Near East and its adjacent areas. These cover Mesopotamia, Persia, the Arabian Peninsula, Anatolia, the Caucasus, parts of Central Asia, Syria, the Holy Land, and Phoenician settlements in the Western Mediterranean from the prehistoric period, and include objects from the beginning of Islam in the 7th century. Only the Middle East collections of the Louvre and the Pergamon Museum rival it in the range and quality of artifacts. Other departments are the Department of Prints and Drawings, the Department of Prehistory and Europe, the Department of Asia, the Department of Africa, Oceania and the Americas, the Department of Coins and Medals, the Department of Conservation and Scientific Research, and the Libraries and Archives. Talking about the price of the tickets, they cost £16.50p for adults over 18 years old, £13 per person on groups, minimum 10 people, £16.50p for seniors, £13 for students and people between 16 and 18 years old, and £13 for disabled people. The disabled person's assistant has free entrance. Children under 16 years old have free entrance, but they must be accompanied by a paying adult. Of course, all the prices mentioned on this video were available at this time, so you better check the official website of the place you wanna visit. Totally amazing places, aren't they? And there is one thing you should and probably would like to know about London. The V gesture. This gesture. Don't you dare do it in front of a British person. You may think it means peace, and it's like that for the rest of the world, but for British people, absolutely nothing to do with peace. It is considered a big bad insult, and if you do it, they could punch you in the face if they've had a bad day or they are drunk or something like that. So be careful and use this instead of this. If you say, for example, I want 2 coffees or 2 ice creams or 2 tickets for the cinema, they will know you are from another country, and probably they will forgive you if they are in a good mood. But you don't risk your life and your physical integrity, so you do that. And I think this is everything for today about London, and see you next video. Bye!